Fala rapaziada, estamos aqui no stand da Aputure. Esse é o meu brother Tim. What's up, Tim? O Tim vai falar um pouquinho mais sobre BLAIR CG, basicamente as cores, né, do BLAIR CG, que é uma tecnologia recente, lançada aí no último ano pela Aputure.
This room right here is what we call the BLAIR experience. What we have set up here, we have an actual HMI, which has been the standard of daylight lighting for 50 years in the film business, and also photography business has been used a lot as well. We've got a 600C, which is the traditional type of white light LEDs that have existed for maybe 15 years in the motion picture and photography business. And we have in the middle is a Storm 400X, which has our BLAIR engine, which is our attempt to really try to push the technology LED to become more natural and be able to do all white light. This room allows you to experience why this matters, because it's not just about technology and science or numbers. This is about feeling and understanding why things feel right or wrong. If you're making a movie or photographing a subject, or you're shooting a product or whatever, you can actually understand why something feels wrong and do the right thing to make it feel right. Here, in this case here, this is a meter that shows the actual spectrum of energy that defines an HMI light. And you can see here, it's got all the different wavelengths, different bits of types of energy. I went to a store, a used clothing store, and we had a big window and we had actual daylight coming in. I just picked out different types of white to my eye, what looked just different types of white. Especially you see how the belt and the jacket, the shirt, this skirt, and this t-shirt, they're all very different. In daylight, you see the differences. So I'm gonna hit the button to go to the white light LED. Tell me what you see is different.
It's basically almost the same color. There's no difference like as much as the HMI.
Yeah.
It's like a little bit yellow also.
Yeah.
Even the new brand white that we can clearly see with the HMI, right now is just almost the same white as the whole altar.
Yeah. This just shows that the natural, differences are gone. Yeah. And it's not due to the color, because it's the same color of white. This is HMI, and when you go here, what's the biggest differences?
Well, the spectrum is like really up.
You got this, but this is missing.
Yeah.
This is all gone. This light right here is that part that's missing in LEDs. If I shine here, you're gonna see that this is the part that's missing.
Yeah.
This is called violet. This is not ultraviolet. This is light that, if I shine this to here, the camera can see that this is actually visible violet. If I go back here and shine the light, you can start to see that's what's been missing. If I do this, you can see that this is showing violet, but this looks blue. So this change in energy is called fluorescence. It goes from one color into a totally different color. That is why white light LEDs don't look right. The first conclusion I came up with a long time ago is that if you put it in, this is why you need it. This is why it feels wrong. Now, if we do this, this is going to be BLAIR. What do you notice?
It's really, really close to the HMIs.
Right.
We can clearly see the difference between all the whites and the tones of the colors. This is more old, like kind of a yellow, and the new ones is definitely brighter.
This is not just a science experiment, this is natural life. We're doing this HMI, but it's exactly the same with normal daylight. So this is the indigo diode, and this is what it's doing. I'll go through it one more time. We go to the HMI, right? I'll meter that.
Look at it.
We'll go to white light LED and meter that.
Wow, there's no violet at all.
And when I put the violet back in, you can see it's back in, and you can see all the differences. That's what's natural. That's what everyone should do. We've been trying to say, not just this aperture for aperture purposes, this is just for all of lighting.
Yeah.
And we should do this for all photography, because this is what's really important. This is just what makes things more natural. If you feel like your normal LEDs that you've been using, something doesn't feel right, or try our BLAIR engine and see how it actually makes a difference.
Well, Tim, thank you so much for this whole class. It was fucking awesome. E é isso aí, galera. Se você quiser aprender um pouco mais sobre tecnologia de cor, sobre o BLAIR, sobre o índigo, sobre tudo isso aqui que o Tim falou, segue a gente no Instagram. Vamos tomar um café juntos e vamos trocar ideias sobre luz. Valeu? Valeu, galera. Tamo junto.